What's up, everybody? Welcome to 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball Full Case Pick Your Player Break #1, live here in the Roper's Rib studio. Got my man Jimmy over here today for the first time. He's going to be helping out with the break, opening up packs, helping us with some sorting and sleeving as we go through. He's no rookie to the game, so everybody give a shout out to Jimmy as you're coming in. Say what's up. It'll help us keep moving since we got 12 hobby boxes here and we got our angles set up for you. Bernard, what's up, Mr. Boom Shakalaka Boom? Before we get started tonight, I do have a few quick things we need to go over per eBay rules before we get started. #1, make sure you check out the eBay monthly sweepstakes. There he is, Boom Shakalaka Boom. What's up, Bernard? Good to see you as always, my friend. I see you got Ellie and some other guys in this one, don't you? Your Braves, a few of the Braves, I think, if I remember correctly. Hard for me to go through the checklist with 500 plus guys, but you know. All right. So a few quick things we got to go over per eBay rules. #1, make sure you check out the eBay monthly sweepstakes. You can find a link to that at the top of each one of our item descriptions on eBay. Just click on that. It'll give you the rules and guidelines how to enter. No purchase necessary to enter that eBay monthly sweepstakes. A little thing off the table there. For the purposes of this break right here, we're going to keep all cards on the table at all times. I'll pass the packs over here to Jimmy to the right. He'll open them, stack them right back over here. We'll do one box at a time. Jimmy will be opening the next box while I'm breaking the current box and then helping us out with some top loading and sleeving. Everything ships with Roper's Ribs. That's right. You're going to get all your cards, and you're going to get them fast. We got the fastest shipping outside of Santa Claus. Sometimes even old St. Nick can't keep up. We've got sleeves. Again, we got sleeves, top loaders for more premium hits. We may not sleeve every single insert, every single parallel as we go through the break, just for the sake of time. There are 12 boxes, 24 packs of 8 cards in these. So a lot of cards in here, but as soon as the break's over, trust that we'll get all those cards sleeved up for you and get them shipped out to you here at the beginning of the week. I'll be starting the sorting and shipping process as early as tonight and into tomorrow. So you can count on me for that. Other than that, I just need everybody to kick back, relax, and enjoy the break. You're now rocking with old Jim Hands. Let's get it on, Mills Lane style, baby. Come on now. All 500 plus players on the checklist and the historical fit. Now, all of the historical figures weren't up. I put a lot of the top presidents and things like that into the break. But I didn't, I sold them in the group. We didn't put every single one of those because there were so many up on eBay, but I did put a lot of the top presidents and things like that into the auction. So there's 500 plus players, and then there's a bunch of those historical figures as well. A lot of cards tonight. I'm glad I got Jimmy here. We'd be here for a 4-hour marathon if not. I'll keep them right here in the center, and I'll pass them over to you each time. That way we can keep them. Everybody can keep their eyes on the boxes, keep their eyes on the prize. Appreciate that, brother. Get these stacked up here in the middle for you. Papa Fresh Case in the building. Stack a few more up here in the back. Look at all those cards, man. It's gonna be epic. If you missed out on this one, we do have a second full case break ending tomorrow on eBay. Same deal. All 500 plus players available. Let me just give a real quick look here. Make sure we don't have anybody trying to get in. Nobody at the moment. I'm sure we'll have a few people rolling in last minute, but we're good for the moment. So I am going to pop this first one open, and then Jimmy's going to take it from there. One autograph or relic card, every single box here. Looking for exclusive base dark blue parallels and light blue sparkle variations. Those light blue sparkle variations look really good. Let's get on up here a little bit. Empty box. And these are pretty easy, like I was saying, Jimmy. See what I mean? Oh, yeah. It's the last year, the Heritage product, and I'll just stack them like that, straight up. last year's Heritage product, I had to open them each pack with the box cutter there. And it took forever. So these aren't as bad. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. See a few folks trickling in. If you're watching this over on YouTube, if you're watching this replay on YouTube, come join us in our Facebook group. That's where you'll be able to catch it live. We've got a great community over here, about 2,200 members, all collectors just like yourself. And make sure you join us on Instagram. Both of those. Instagram's where we put all the clips up for our breaks, our biggest hits. A lot of clips there so you can keep up with what's been going on in all the breaks. Roper's Rips on YouTube and Facebook as well. Glad to have Jimmy here tonight because I feel like if I didn't, this was going to be a marathon. Having to stop between each. Exactly, stop between each box to have to do this. David Fuller, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. Let's get it. I would go through the checklist, the owner list, but there's like 500 plus players on it, so we'd probably be here longer to go through that than we would for the first few boxes. See some nice green sticking out right there. I did our first rip of this earlier. We popped a fresh case, a different one, for a 4 hobby box break earlier. I'll tell you what, this is the best it's not actually frozen. It's just my iPad does that sometimes. If I click out of it once, I don't know, it doesn't. This is the best looking that I've ever seen. Topps Heritage, just to be straight up with you. All right, Jimmy. Pass that on to you, my friend. Put a couple stacks up here. Let's get to work. I didn't see any thick relic type card. So, all right. First hit. I won't go this extensively through every single base card, but I do want to give you a look at the stock and what the cards are looking like this year. That's Brendan Rodgers there for the Colorado Rockies. We'll flip through like this. Make sure we try to make sure we don't miss anything. Now, this is the Chrome version. This is the first year that you'll actually find Chrome autographs in Heritage Baseball. Josh Naylor there for the D-backs. Naylor spot. Michael Kopech, LA Dodgers Kopech spot. And this is the blue sparkle variation. Good-looking cards. These aren't numbered, but they are variations. You will see some variations with green backs in these. Ronald Acuna. That's that 25th anniversary card right there. Nice one for the Acuna spot. These actually have different designs on them of Topps products through the years. Good looking stuff. Jackson Churio record breaker there. Babe Ruth, the great Bambino, the Sultan of SWAT, the Colossus of Clout. There he is, Babe Ruth. Hey, my guy right here from my hometown, the big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Better watch out, Barrios. You don't want no problems with him. The big dumper, blue sparkle. Very nice one right there for the Cal Raleigh spot. That's the one guy I do PC, Jimmy. He's from my hometown. Him and this kid, Zebby Matthews, for the Twins. They're both from Sylvan, North Carolina. 2 kids from such a small town, man. AJ Puke right there on the Chrome. All right, we got Christian Walker, Astros right there. Dark blue parallel. All-time stars for Roberto Clemente. Tragic story, but heck, he was a great player. So this is the green back. So this is going to be one of the variations I was talking about earlier. Hey, and it's Chrome, too. Check it out. What a nice way to start the break out tonight. How about a Dylan Cruz? That's one of our top 2 rookies. Him and his teammate, James Wood. Dylan Cruz, right off the bat. Bam. Yes, sir. Start in the outfield. For the Nationals, Dylan Cruz, one of the he was the second pick in the draft, only behind his teammate Paul Skeens a couple years back there. Okay, good way to start it out. Nice one for the Cruz spot. Joey Cantillo. All right, Joey Cantillo. Otto Lopez, light blue sparkle there for the Marlins. There's a Shohei Ohtani. There's a look at what his base card looks like in the set. All-time stars for Ernie Banks. Check this one out. Roberto Clemente, all-time all-stars. 144 of 150. Nice one right there. Yes, sir. I'll start that little stack there, Jimmy, to top load up. Once you're done with that stack, Tobias Myers on the dark blue there for the Brew Crew. Nice one. Seth Brown on the top of this stack. We got Griffin Jacks on the chrome hit for the Minnesota Twins. Griffin Jacks. These triples, how we'll do this, we'll split them up between the 3 players. Okay, if it's a parallel, a numbered card, an autograph, we'll of course randomize. If it's an autograph, we'll run or a numbered card, we'll run an actual random.org. If it's just a parallel, we'll roll the die for it. Also, at the end of the break, now there should be enough of these to split them up between all 3 owners, but there could be an odd number. Let's say there's 4 of these, so you'd have 1 for each owner, then an extra one. We'll roll the die at the end of the break to see who takes the extra ones. I'll explain that once we get to that point, but we do have a system to determine that. But again, there should be enough of those to go around for everybody. Adley Rutschman, Baltimore Orioles there. Look at this Yogi Berra, all-time all-stars popping out early. Blue sparkle variation there for Yogi Berra. Tris Speaker, all-time all-stars. CJ8, I thought that was James Wood at first. Jaden Hill. Sonny Gray for the Cardinals on the dark blue. Nice one for Sonny Gray. What's up, Derek Stroud? Good to see you, brother. Pete Fairbanks on the chrome for the Tampa Bay Rays. Brent Rooker, chrome right there for the A's. How about a Jake Eater for the Chicago White Sox? Blue sparkle variation there. Petey. Hey, Pete Alonso on the chrome for the New York Mets. Here we got a dark blue. Yankees and Dodgers. Yankees and Dodgers. Again, we'll roll the die at the end to see left and right who takes all of those. Hayden Birdsong, rookie for the Giants. Luis Angel Acuna, rookie. That's Ronald Acuna's younger brother. Hey, autograph pack. Drew Thorpe. White Sox. Drew Thorpe. On-card autograph. Chicago White Sox. Not numbered. Nice hit for the Drew Thorpe spot. After this box, I'll give a double check. See if we've got anybody trying to get in the group. Good way to start it off with the ink there, though. Luis Matos. We've got Bo Naylor. Dark blue for the Guardians. Oh, Tyler Gentry's numbered. Check that out. Huh, this is the first time I pulled one of these. So it says 1776 to 1976. Is that like a bicentennial or something? 195.
There's another number on the left right there.
Yeah, it's numbered to 195 200, so it's got the different number for the years there. I'm assuming it has something to do with that. So 195 at 200. Tyler Gentry there for the Kansas City Royals. Nice one for the Gentry spot. Carlos Rodon, light blue sparkle for the Yanks. Sandy Alcantara. Yeah, and when you finish this stack, maybe just, you keep it right there. Yeah, that's a good spot. Yeah, that's a good spot. Sandy Alcantara, chrome right there for the Marlins. Brendan Rodgers, Rockies on the chrome. Jackson Holiday, second-year card. Hey, here's the variation I was talking about with the green pack. How about a Yoshinobu Yamamoto? Nice one for the Yamamoto spot right off the bat, getting the variation on the board. Caden Dana. Might actually top load that. Go ahead and Caden Dana for the Angels. Yamamoto. Getting busy. All right, last stack here of Box 1. James Wood, rookie. Good look at the rookie for debatably the top rookie in the product. Levi Jordan on the dark blue for the Reds. Jacob Wilson, another one. He's off to a red-hot start this season for the Oakland A's. Jason Dominguez, New York Yankees. That's the base dark blue. We'll find a lot of those in tonight's break. Patrick Henry. There we go. Hey, there we go. What a nice way to end the first box. Christian Walker there. Finished with this stack.
No problem.
Yeah. Roki Sasaki. L.A. Dodgers on the blue sparkle variation right there for Mr. Roki Sasaki. Nice one for the Sasaki spot. Let's go. Put him up there with his teammate. And here will be this stack right there. Appreciate you, brother. Working out nicely, huh?
Oh, yeah. You want me to top load all these guys?
No, those you can just set aside there, and I will sleeve them up after the break. Here's the next box. Let me just double check and make sure we don't have anybody trying to get in their group last second, everybody. Looks good. All right. Lake Bashar, right off the bat on top for box number 2. There's an Adley Rutschman. Jacob Young, Washington Nationals on the chrome. David Peterson, blue sparkle variation right there. David Peterson spot for the Mets. Brooks Lee, there's a look at his rookie card. He's a little bit unheralded right now. I feel like Brooks Lee is a guy that maybe has some value because he's not going for the same rates that Wood and Cruz and those guys are. Alec Burleson, St. Louis Cardinals. Ken Griffey Jr., 1997 through the years. Nice one right there for the junior spot. Yeah,
I know him.
Yeah, right. He's a household name. Geraldo Perdomo, blue sparkle right there for the D-backs. Jackson Holiday, Baltimore Orioles. So we got a chrome right here for Tyler Locklear, Seattle Mariners. Let's go, Locklear spot. That was a good first box, I got to say. We got a black border coming right here. Now, I don't know what the print run is on the black border these days. It used to be like 50. Just don't quote me on that because I don't know what it is anymore. But the Lawrence Butler spot, there we go. Oakland A's, Lawrence Butler. Heston Kierstead spot, taking the chrome right there. Nice one for the second-year slugger from the Orioles. Blake Dunn, dark blue. For the Reds, it's Randy Arozarena. All right, box 2. Now, Kyle Tucker is with the Astros in this product, but of course, he's a Chicago Cub now. And talk about a guy who's having a heck of a season. Kyle Tucker, right now, if the season ended today, he would be the NL MVP, I think. He is having a heck of a start to the year. Now, if you remember correctly, he did last year too. Not quite on this pace, but last year he had a great start to the season as well. And I think if the season ended, I think he was right in the mix last year for AL MVP. Of course, his season was he got derailed with an injury, came back very late, and just took him a minute to get back into it. Joey Meneses, spot right there for the Mets. Colt Keith on the chrome, Detroit Tigers. Trevor McGill, Brewers on the blue. Trevor McGill. We feeling a super fractor tonight or what? Matt Waldron, Padres. That's the base dark blue variation. Ronald Acuna Jr. Orson Welles, the director and writer. There you go. Historical figures spot.
Picked him up, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, so he was one of the guys that wasn't in the auction, and somebody came through. There's like 100 of them on the checklist. Somebody picked him up in bulk spot right there. Nathan Eovaldi. I put George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. Those guys I had to put in the auction. Orson Welles, though, they picked him up in the bulk spot. All-time All-Stars right here. Hey, here's a nice variation for Gunnar Henderson. Baltimore Orioles. Gunnar Henderson. Billy Ober, Dustin Harris, and Spencer Torkelson. Nice variation for Gunnar there. Ron Reed. Here's the 50th anniversary. Now, you got to watch out for these. These will sneak up on you. This is a buyback 50th anniversary. Ron Reed.
Look at that hair.
Yeah, I know, right? 76 right there. 1976. That's the design we're mimicking in this product. Aroldis Chapman, Boston Red Sox. You got David Fry here. David Fry spot for the Guardians. Shota Imanaga. All right, what do we got right here? 25th anniversary. Oh, look at this. That's a nice one right there. Got the chrome finish for Bobby Witt Jr., Kansas City Royals. Let's go. Bobby Witt Jr. spot on the 25th anniversary card. It's not the 25th anniversary of that set, but that's what the insert set is called. Nice one right there. Shota Imanaga. You got Pete Alonso here. Pete Alonso, that's a light blue sparkle. Pete Alonso, nice one. For the Alonso spot. Edmundo Sosa, Philadelphia Phillies on the chrome. Trey Turner, that's a dark blue variation for the Trey Turner spot, Philadelphia Phillies. Ronel Blanco, chrome for the Houston Astros. Josh Naylor for the D-backs, light blue sparkle. There's another Shohei Ohtani base. Kobe Mayo, good young rookie for those Baltimore Orioles. Kobe Mayo. Julio Rodriguez, all-time All-Stars, Mr. Mickey Mantle. Top snooze. Mantle spot taking that one. Jake Berger, dark blue parallel. All right, last stack here. Box 2, we got Pete Fairbanks, Tampa Bay Rays, light blue sparkle. Jackson Cheerio on the chrome for the Milwaukee Brewers. 24 record breaker right there. Sean Burke, dark blue for the White Sox. Iriarte. Howard Hughes, aerospace engineer. Zach Gallen on the light blue sparkle. And then John Kinsey Noel. You got the point that last one was the one that was sitting right here for the top load. Okay. All right, you got it. You got it down, Pat.
System in my head.
All right, there you go. And there's the inserts to set aside that we'll sleeve up afterwards. All right, trade you here.
Boom.
We got it going on. How about Jimmy over here?
Oh.
Let's go, Jimmy. Again, double check since we're early in the break. Make sure we don't have anybody trying to get in here last minute. Looking good. All right, box number 3 coming at you. Wyatt Langford on top. Giving the old hat tip. Andrew Walters for the Guardians. Andrew Walters, dark blue. Aaron Judge. Hey, there's a variation. Mr. Mikey Schmidt. Mike Schmidt. Philadelphia Phillies. Mike Schmidt spot cashing in there. Brian Reynolds. That is the blue sparkle variation. Mr. Brian Reynolds. All right, we got black coming right here. That's number 276. The year of Danny Jansen. Danny Jansen spot for those Boston Red Sox, 24 record breaker. First player in MLB history to play on both teams in the same game. I remember that now. Danny Jansen right there. Nice one. Okay. Max Fried on the chrome for the New York Yankees. Eric Wagaman, dark blue for the Angels. Wagaman spot. Roger Sherman, founding father. And an Altuve. Jose Altuve. Blue sparkle variation right there. Nice one for the Altuve spot. Those blue sparkles are good looking cards, I got to say. The card looks funky. This photo, I guess it's just his face the way it looks. It's like cartoonish. All right, dark blue coming right here for Marcus Semien. Texas Rangers on the team color match there. Ariel Amador, light blue sparkle. Colorado Rockies. Look at the duel, the father and son. That's what those cards look like this year. That's Matt Holliday and Jackson Holliday. All right, Matt Strom on the chrome. Matt Strom on the chrome. Shohei Ohtani. Put that one right there in the sleeves back. First 50 home run plus 50 steal season, the 50-50 season. Forget 40-40, 50-50, man. Christopher Morel on the dark blue. Of course, the new rules and the large bases may have played a little bit of a role in that. There's an Ellie base right there. That's what that looks like this year, Bernard. But impressive nonetheless. Andrew Haney. Shane Baz. All right on top's our relic. Look at this. Yankees version for Mr. Juan Soto. It's not going to be the Mets version, but of course the Soto spot still takes it. Game used mem right there. Clubhouse collection relic for Juan Soto. Yeah, he's doing really well with the Mets so far this season. How do I tell the variation? So the variations this year, Bernard, they're not actually on the back. You know how they used to be like it'd say what type of variation on the back. This year they've got green backs, but the design you can see is different. These are the variation cards and what they look like. A little debris in that Mike Schmidt. Let's get them taken care of. So you won't see the same little different kinds, image variation, all this. How about a Gunnar Henderson? Light blue sparkle. Luis Castillo, chrome for the Mariners. Luis Castillo. Aaron Judge. Francisco Alvarez, dark blue for the New York Mets. Duke Ellis, that's a chrome for the Yankees. Check out this one. All-time All-Star, Stan, the man Musial. Topps News. Those look really good, the Topps News cards in that light blue sparkle. Good-looking stuff. Here's the base version. Here's another one of those father and sons for Dusty Baker and Darren Baker. Chris Sale, last year's Cy Young NL. Good-looking card right there. Dylan Cruz, base rookie. Mean mugging, wasn't he? There's a rookie Sasaki base. Should get quite a few of those in the break. The Torques, Spencer Torkelson, off to his best start of his career for the Detroit Tigers. Pablo Lopez, dark blue for the Minnesota Twins. And backwards card right here. Clayton Kershaw, through the years. Nice one for Kershaw right there. With the chrome finish on it. Hey, here we go. Team color match. A light blue sparkle variation, Mr. Shohei Ohtani.
That'll hit.
Yeah, that'll work. We'll take every one of those we can get. Todd Kramer says they really did a nice job of Heritage this year. Always build this set each year, but I might buy more of it than usual. Todd, I agree. I think this is the best looking Heritage set that they have ever made. Topps has been on fire lately. Shohei Ohtani. Light blue sparkle. Very nice. And a lot of people do with Heritage. It's one of those sets that, oh, you're good. Montero, it's one of those sets that, especially given that the high number comes out later and they got the short print variations. Raisel Iglesias for the Braves on the chrome. See a little gold coming there. Let's see what we got. Gold action right here. Cody Bellinger, Cody B. Bellinger spot 25 of 50 on the gold. Here, we stack this with those other hits right here. Yeah, you can top load those ones up too. Yes, sir. And we'll go through and recap them at the end. If anything, I put it right there for recap. Okay. Robert Goodard. How about a JT Ginn on the light blue sparkle for the Oakland Athletics? JT Ginn. Daniel Sheenman rookie. This guy's pretty popular over here. Shortstop for the Guardians. I noticed that in the player breaks. If you missed out on this one, we've got player break number 2 coming at you. Zebby Matthews, there's the hometown kid. He was topping out at like 86, 87 in high school. Now the kid's throwing upper 90s. How about working hard? He's a testament of hard work. Jesus Sanchez for the Miami Marlins there. And an Alejandro Kirk team color match on the light blue sparkle for the Toronto Blue Jays. These are regular base right here. And there is the inserts. Thank you, brother. Next box. All right. We're rolling, baby. Shohei Ohtani, Young-Hoo Lee on top there. Marco Luciano, dark blue for the San Francisco Giants. Hey, here's another variation. I was going to say keep those top load cards to the side, but you've already done it, my friend. And on top of it, Bo Bichette here on the variation. Bo Bichette spot for the Blue Jays. Nice one for the Bichette spot. I think Kim Charleston has him, I want to say. I'm not positive on that, but I do believe so. Yeah, if you missed out on this one tomorrow, or if you got in this one and you're just looking for some more action, we got the same thing coming at you tomorrow. All right, here we go. That's Ohtani, Willy Adames, and Manny Machado on the light blue sparkle variation. Again, we'll roll the die at the end of the break to determine who gets those. We'll do a universal die roll. I'll explain to that how that works at the end. But give you the brief version. We'll roll the die. 1 and 2 will be the player on the top. 3 and 4 will be the player in the middle. 5 and 6 will be the player on the bottom right. It works the same for the base cards. But wherever that lands on, that's who's going to take the cards across the break. And also, we'll have enough. You should have enough of these base to spread them around. Like if we got 3, we'll give each player 1. But say we hit on 4, we'll have to roll the die to see who would get the 4th one and the 5th one in case we didn't land on that perfectly even 3, 6, 9, etc. So we'll roll that off at the end. Derek wants the Dylan Cruz auto the easy way. I like it. I'd love to pull you a Dylan Cruz auto. All right, how about C.J. Abrams over here on the chrome for the Washington Nationals? I'd love to pull you. I've been known to pull a Dylan Cruz auto. I just pulled one out of tribute. I pulled Dylan Cruz and James Wood autos. So I've been known to pull one over there, Derek. Aaron Nola on the chrome for the Philadelphia Phillies. Travis d'Arnaud on the dark blue for the L.A. Angels. Aroldis Chapman, Jackson Churio. Clayton Kershaw, dark blue for the L.A. Dodgers on the team color match. Here we go. We got another relic here for Dansby Swanson. He's getting hot. Game used bat relic right there. Got to touch a little piece of history every time I hit one of these. Dansby Swanson. Game used bat relic. Let's go. Former Atlanta Brave. Dansby was, I believe, the number 1 pick in the draft when he came out. Second, got some debris right there. I want to get rid of that. Oh, so you have Cruz and Wood, Derek? Nice. Yu Darvish, light blue sparkle, San Diego Padres. There's Kai Bush, Roberto Clemente, Ernie Banks, Iriarte, and there's a Mitch Keller chrome right there for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Mitch Keller, Austin Gomber. Oh, just Cruz here. Oh, you just bought those cards. I see what you're saying. Eleanor Roosevelt, the First Lady. Jackson Merrill, light blue sparkle for the San Diego Padres. Albert Pujols, 2009, through the years hit. There's a Shota Imanaga, dark blue for the Cubbies. Toby Mayo, good young rookie. Tariq Skubal. Aaron Schunk, Harrison Bader. Michael Harris the second. Atlanta Braves on the chrome. Iriarte for the White Sox, dark blue. Okay, this one's backwards right here. Maybe we're getting a little something. You see what's on deck, too? You see what's on deck?
Oh, peek.
Albert Pujols, 2009, through the years, chrome right there. So check this one out. He's hot. Do we the same one? No, it's a different one. Check it out. Ohtani spot. How about the Shohei Ohtani light blue sparkle hit right there? L.A. Dodgers team color match. Very nice. Very nice. So that's 2 Otanis, possibly 3 on the triple there, depending on how the die roll. All right, Ezekiel Tovar, Colorado Rockies. Reese Olson here on the chrome for the Detroit Tigers. All right, this is a chrome right here. Jake Rogers, also Tigers. And a Brady Singer team color match for the Royals. Light blue sparkle is a good color to have. There's a lot of blue teams in the MLB. Works out good. Good looking cards there. All-time All-Stars. That's Ernie Banks for the Cubbies. Mike Trout. Bellozo, Valente Bellozo, dark blue for the Miami Marlins. Jose Miranda, record breaker. He matched the MLB record with a hit in 12 consecutive at-bats. I remember when that happened. So I do actually have some of his first Bowman autos. He led the minors in home runs there a few years ago, and he has one of the sweetest swings. He's had some trouble staying healthy and just getting in a groove of things. Not Joe Alvarez Jr. for the Braves, but all the talent is there for Miranda. I just don't know if he's going to fully pan out to his full potential that I thought he might have. Seiya Suzuki, Cubbies team color match right there. That's a nice one. How about a Christopher Sanchez? He had a good year last year for the Philadelphia Phillies. Christopher Sanchez, light blue sparkle. There's a Dylan Cruz base rookie. It's like we got black or something coming right here. Oh, it's a blue parallel. Hey, Connor Norby, good young rookie right there. Connor Norby, Miami Marlins. Nice one for the Norby spot. That one's 81 of 150 for Connor Norby. Put the rookie up on the board. All right, Justin Henry Malloy. Nice rookie there for the Detroit Tigers on the chrome. Andrew Abbott, dark blue for the Reds. All right, getting to the end of this one. It wouldn't be a break without a Booker T. Washington, civil rights leader, though. How about Young Hoo Lee for the San Francisco Giants? Light blue sparkle variation. Off to a heck of a start right there. Young Hoo Lee is as well. And Gio Urshela. There's the regular base, and there is the, appreciate it, good sir. There is the sleeve. Exactly, yes. All right, so I see this one popping up on top. I'm not just going to leave it sitting there. To 76, 30 of 76. How about a Yasmani Grandal? Yasmani Grandal. That one's a top loader right there. Oh, yeah, there you go. My bad.
Don't worry about it.
All right, cool.
Do you think?
I'll just let you do that every time, man. Hey, Dylan Cruz spot. Let's go. Good night so far for the Cruz spot because we're going to pick up an image variation right here. I guess it's not an image variation. It's a green back, though. Something is different about it. I don't know what it is. Just this. Oh, that one. Yeah, it is a variation because this one's a variation, too. There we go. Two nice ones right there. That was just the chrome version. That's the difference. Had me tripping there for a second. So 2 Dylan Cruz variations. 1 chrome, 1 base. Very nice for the Cruz spot. Buccos, keep them coming, he says. Let's go, David. Jordan Walker. Chris Bryant over here. Yeah, we'll take them all, Derek Stroud. Chris Bryant over here on the chrome for the Colorado Rockies. Sean Manaea. Dark blue for the Mets. Christian Mena. Diamondbacks on the dark blue. All right, another one of those 25th anniversary cards right here. This is going to be Rhett Lauder. Nice rookie there for Rhett Lauder. Cincinnati Reds, Lauder spot. Taking that one. C.J. Abrams, light blue sparkle variation for the Nationals. Vaughn Grissom on the chrome there for the Boston Red Sox. Vaughn Grissom. Justin Henry Malloy, light blue sparkle for the Tigers. Jaden Hill, dark blue for the Rockies. Justin Still for the Cubs. Bryce Terrain for the Brewers, the Brew Crew. Light blue sparkle there. Nice one. Jazz Chisholm Jr., New York Yankees on the chrome. How about a dark blue team color match for Josh Young? His brother, Jace, is a rookie for the Detroit Tigers this year. John Harvey Kellogg, flaked cereal industry. Mr. Kellogg there, Nacho Alvarez Jr. for the Braves on the light blue sparkle.
That and $2 will get you a box of cereal.
Yeah. That'd be cool buyback if you could trade him in. All right. Kevin Gosman over here on the chrome for the Blue Jays. How about an all-time All-Stars? Mickey Mantle on the dark blue. Tyler Fitzgerald. Tyler Fitzgerald's been on a tear lately. All right, this is a dual relic. How about it? Ketel Marte. Dual bat relic. Clubhouse collection. Ketel Marte spot for the D-backs. Cashing in. Dual relic. Let's go. Marte spot. Taking that one. Big hitter right here. Marcell Ozuna. The Atlanta Braves on the blue sparkle. Ariel Amador on top of that stack. Shohei Ohtani, a record breaker. Mickey the Maniac Moniac was out there. There's Dusty Baker and Darren Baker. I think we got at least two of those to go around. 2014 through the years for Clayton Kershaw. Aaron Nola. He was like, what, dude? What's going on, man? Aaron Nola for the Phillies. About to catch a wave out there, maybe.
No.
Yeah, man. It's 24 record breaker. There's Jose Miranda on the chrome version for the Minnesota Twins. What's up, GP? David Festa. Hurston Waldrop over here on the chrome for the Atlanta Braves. Nice rookie for the Braves. Hurston Waldrop. Him and Schwellenbach, they got some pretty good interest out there. Hey, a Bobby. Hobby. Witt Jr. 25th anniversary card right there. Julio Rodriguez on the dark blue for the Mariners. There's a Matt and Jackson father and son hit right there. Pulled a couple of those so far. Garrett Cole. This one's a chrome version for Garrett Cole. Nice dual light blue sparkle for Ryan Helsley and Emmanuel Clase. Sean Reynolds. Hiroki Sasaki. All right, here's another one of those. I guess it's the bicentennial or something like that. This is 100 of 200. Keibert Ruiz. Keibert Ruiz spot for the Nationals. Grant Holman for the Oakland A's. Frank Lloyd Wright Sr. We got Jake Rogers over here for the Tigers. And Drew Thorpe for the White Sox. Oh, wrong stack. All right, these are the top loaders. These are the base.
Oh.
And these are the sleeves.
May I offer you a new stack?
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Much obliged. All right, next box. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway home. What's up, GP? Good to see you, brother. Got it rolling over here. It's working out, man. Working out good with Jimmy over here. Jeff is the other guy that breaks with us I was telling you about earlier. And I was telling him about how you were coming over to help out. He thought it was a great idea as well. It's working out good, Jeff. We're keeping it rolling tonight, man. Of course, Jimmy's no novice. He's done this plenty of times himself before. So he's with it. Shohei Ohtani, RBI leaders right there with Willie Adames and Manny Machado on the triple. Keibert Ruiz, dark blue for the Nationals. Yeah, Matt Dixon was the one that pulled it. Yeah, I was just telling him about that earlier, Matt, that you were the guy. Or I didn't tell him that you were the guy, but I told him about that we pulled that Dylan Cruz. Nice ink, too. He had a beautiful signature on that card, man. That was out of the Topps Tribute. Nick Martinez for the Reds on the chrome. Reynaldo Lopez, dark blue for the Braves. Hey, we got a relic here for Jack Peterson. Game-used mem right there, Clubhouse Collection. Mr. Jack Peterson. D-backs. All right, Brendan Rodgers for the Cubs on the light blue sparkle. Bryce Harper. Look at that bat. What's up with those torpedo bats? What are you gonna What's up with that? I don't know. We'll see how that works out in the end. Got everybody up in arms. Tariq Skubal
Isn't that like
for the Chrome. Yeah. Something like that. Hunter Fiducia for the Dodgers right there. Max Fried on the light blue sparkle for the Yankees. Joey Cantillo. How about a Nathaniel Lowe, Washington Nationals on the Chrome. What's up, Coach Wayne Brimley? There's a Vladdy who likes to potty. Papa was a playa was a papa. There's the father and son. Big leaguers. Big leaguers. All right, right on top here, we're going to have a Ryan Bliss. Ryan Bliss. This one is 74 of 150 for the Seattle Mariners on the Ryan Bliss. Mitchell Parker on the Chrome for the Washington Nationals. Mitchell Parker. I've got a few people maybe trying to get in the group. Let me just let them in real quick. Paul Kim got you in. All right. Matt Waldron. Frankie Lindor. Francisco Lindor. There's a Manny Machado. Victor Robles for the Seattle Mariners there. Victor Robles. Tyler Phillips, dark blue for the Philadelphia Phillies. All-time All-Stars, Willie Mays. And a Yu Darvish on the Chrome for the San Diego Padres. All right, next stack. Andrew Haney. Light blue sparkle, Texas Rangers, team color match. Tyler O'Neill on the Chrome for the Baltimore Orioles there. Brent Rooker, light blue sparkle. Willie Adames, Ricky Sasaki rookie. And, of course, if you're just joining us and you're new here, everything ships with Roper's Rips. You're going to get all your cards. Even the base cards are headed your way. Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the second year card there. Jake Eater, White Sox. There's a Volpe, dark blue for the Yanks. Chris Sale, last year's NL Cy Young Award winner. Kerry Carpenter, Detroit Tigers, dark blue. Matt Strom for the Phillies, light blue sparkle. Aaron Shuck. Oh, there we go. 25th anniversary for Mr. Paul Skeens. Biggest chase in the hobby right now. Nice one, Paul Skeens. Very nice. Nice one for the Skeens spot, getting on the board. All right, Bo Bichette, team color match, light blue sparkle right there for the Blue Jays. Could say Barrios. There's my man Zebby Matthews. Seiya Suzuki, chrome for the Cubbies. Jacob Wilson, off to a hot start here in his rookie season. We got Brady Singer on the chrome for the Kansas City Royals. Nice one for Brady Singer spot. All right, Brian Ramos and Yuri Perez. MJ Melendez, dark blue for the Kansas City Royals. Luis Guerrero, dark blue for the Boston Red Sox. Jonas Salk, inventor of the first polio vaccine. Appreciate it, Mr. Salk. Spencer Torkelson for the Tigers on the light blue sparkle variation. Noah Webster, he defined American English. He defined it, and he's defying me every day. Duke Ellis over here, light blue sparkle for the New York Yankees. And Grant Holmes. Last little stack of base there, and our sleeve hits. I'm going to pause for just a second, take a restroom break. We're halfway home. Give me 1 sec. Restroom's right next door. Drink too much water today.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah, you got to out here.
While he's gone, I'll sell everything for $1. No, I can't do that. worry, huh? Get him going. Don't worry, I hear him washing his hands. I hear him washing. He's fine. He's going to dry him real good. Boom.
Jimmy, I like these guys and girls in the group so much that I even wash my hands for them, man.
I don't know if you heard me. I told him. I heard the water going.
Yeah.
Don't worry, your cards are going to come clean.
I even wash my hands for them. With having a baby and changing all his diapers, I wash my hands constantly, so it's a battle to keep them dry out here, man. You know the drill. All right. How much longer you got left in the school year, Wayne? You guys got to be getting down to the wire there. All right, there's that father and son once again for Dusty Baker and Darren Baker. Hey, look at this nice Jackson Holiday. This is going to be one of those 25th. Yeah, nice 25th anniversary card right there. Mr. Jackson Holiday. Cool one. I'm going to top load that one up for y'all. Sal Frelick. Jacob Hurtubise. Dark blue for the Cincinnati Reds. Shohei Ohtani, record breaker. Jose Caballero on the chrome for the Tampa Bay Rays. Mr. Caballero. Ryan Helsley, dark blue for the St. Louis Cardinals. Marcus Semien, Texas Rangers. Any Ohtani yet? Paul Kim. Yes, we have some nice Ohtani cards. I'll show you in just a second. Chris, we got the light blue sparkle hits so far. Chris Bassett for the Blue Jays. Give me 1 sec, get through this stack, and I will show you, my friend. Chris Bassett, team color match there for the Blue Jays. Hey, we got a variation coming right here. Who's it going to be? Hey, it's Mookie Betts. Chrome variation card for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Let's go. Mookie Betts. Nice one for the Betts spot. May 23rd and then summer ball. So what do you guys, Wayne is a basketball coach for all you guys out there down in Clarksville, Tennessee. In Northeast, right, Wayne? Here, if I'm remembering correctly off top. And so I'm assuming you guys, maybe a summer league, and then do you go to some team camps and stuff like that? All right, so I was going to show you, Paul, real quick. We did have this Shohei Ohtani. This one, of course, will be a random. We did have the record breaker so far and the base version in the light blue sparkle for you, my friend. So a couple nice Ohtanis. Those are team color match in that light blue sparkle. That's one good news, one good thing, one good piece of good news for you. All right, Mikey T. There he is, Mike Trout. Light blue sparkle. Put that in our top loader pile there. Nice one for the Mike Trout spot. Gunnar Henderson. NL batting leaders, Shohei Ohtani, Marcell Ozuna, Luis Arraez on the chrome version right there. Trey Sweeney. All right, Spencer Strider for the Cincinnati Reds on the chrome. Glad to have you, Paul. Good to see you, my friend. Kenley Jansen, Hunter Fiducia. Joey Bart. Dark blue for the Pittsburgh Pirates there. How about a Dylan Dingler, rookie for the Detroit Tigers? Yeah, I know, right? Dylan Dingler. He could have been anything, man. NASCAR driver, baseball player, whatever. Doctor. Roki Sasaki for the LA Dodgers on the rookie. Hey, these are nice. Pulled one of these in our first break today. These are to the year 76. They got the 76 border on them as well. It's a cool looking card right there. Check that out. See, that's got the 76 on the border. Yeah, 62 of 76. That's Vaughn Grissom for the Boston Red Sox. Cool design there. Nice one for the Vaughn Grissom spot. 76. Of course, this is the design they're playing on here, 1976. And the Heritage. A year back. Each year, so like last year was 75, was a really good looking set. Devin Williams, the closer for the Yankees, dark blue. James K. Polk, president. Jose Iglesias. That one is a light blue sparkle for the New York Mets. Zebby Matthews, Minnesota Twins. How about a Willie Castro chrome? Minnesota Twins right there as well. Here's a team color match for Adolis Garcia, Texas Rangers. Mitch Keller, Pittsburgh Pirates. We got Jose Miranda. Joey Gallo. Framber Valdez. Connor Wong. Cutter Crawford on the chrome there for the Boston Red Sox. You got Logan O'Hoppe, LA Angels on the dark blue. Shea Langoliers, dark blue for the Oakland A's. Hey, looky here, right on top. You could easily miss these, but we're not missing. I'm not letting one slip by me. There we go, James Wood, on-card autograph. This is red. I'm thinking this could be numbered to like 25 or something. Let's flip it over and see. It is. No, it's to 76. I'm sorry, it's to 76. 51 of 76. James Wood, on-card autograph, red ink, possibly the top rookie in the entire product right here. Sick one for the James Wood spot. That's what we like to see, folks. That's what we like to see. Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, it is. Red autograph right there. I like the red ink. So I've noticed that the red ink pops out on some of the shorter print cards.
I like how they number it on the back.
Yeah, they get the handwritten number. That's cool, yeah. Greg Jones, light blue sparkle for the Colorado Rockies. This is a cool set, man. I mean, they've done a really good job this year. It's always been a good collector set to put together, you know. Like people who like to put together the base sets and everything. But this year, they've really taken it a step farther, stepping on a lot more chrome cards. Willie Castro, Minnesota Twins on the light blue sparkle there. Hey, here we go. One of those bicentennial. 009 of 200, Tyler Phillips. Philadelphia Phillies, Tyler Phillips. MJ Melendez on the chrome for the Kansas City Royals. You got Teoscar Hernandez, heavy hitter for those LA Dodgers NL All-Star outfield. That's the chrome version of it right there for the Teoscar Hernandez spot. All right, last stack of this box. Harrison Bader, Josh Smith. Hey, James Wood having himself a box, isn't he? James Wood variation. Let's go. James Wood autograph and the James Wood variation for, again, perhaps the top rookie in the break. Nice one for the Wood spot. James Wood. Boom, we'll put that up there with his autograph. Very nice. All right, last little stack of this box. Yandy Diaz on top in the dark blue. What a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. dark blue team color match, All-Star first base, AL All-Star first base for the Blue Jays. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. George Marshall, organizer of victory in World War II. George Marshall. How about a Spencer Steer? He's starting to come alive. He had a little shoulder injury to start the season, but he's getting back to normal, I feel like, these past few games. Playing in Colorado, they've been playing the Rockies, and playing in Colorado certainly helps up there in that thin air, I'll tell you that much. Hey, Mike Trout, nice chrome right there for Mike Trout. And a nice Jacob Wilson. Here we go. Blue sparkle for Jacob Wilson. I'll get that one on the top loader too. Jared Jones to close out the box. A couple nice hits there with the Mike Trout chrome and then the Jacob Wilson blue sparkle to end the break. That was a good box. That was a dang good box right there. If you go into the hobby shop and you buy a box, that's the one you want to hit right there.
Do my best, you know?
Yeah, right? It's all this guy over here, man. You guys thank him after the break. All right. Here we go. Elvis Martinez. Nothing really popping through there. Ronald Acuna Jr. Pablo Lopez, Christopher Morel. We got a Reese Hines here. Hold on a second. I'm going to just make sure. Go back through that stack. We're getting really fast.
No, what have I done?
Did you lose a pack?
Pack down. Oh, no Chris Angel magic, right?
You're good, bro. It happens. Reese Hines on the chrome for the Reds. Yuri Perez, dark blue for the Marlins. By Francisco Alvarez. Kyle Schwarber. Mr. Schwarber. Clubhouse Collection, game-used memorabilia. Nice one for the Schwarber spot. Little game-used jersey. That's another cool thing about Heritage. Everything in here is game-used. They got this new set in the like the tribute. They got a little hologram on it, and you can actually scan the code and see which game they used it in. So, like, if the player had a real big game that day, it probably worth a little bit more, you know.
Game match.
Very nice touch. Yeah, very nice touch. Jose Caballero for the Tampa Bay Rays. Josh Smith, Texas Rangers on the dark blue. Nico Horner, chrome right there for the Chicago Cubs. Zach DeZenzo on top. Looks like we got a parallel coming right here. Let's see what we got. Hey, 117 of 150 for Tariq Skubal, Cole Reagans, and Logan Gilbert. I'm going to set this one aside up here for randomization. After the break, we'll do a random.org for that one. Numbered or autographs, we'll always do a random.org for you. Bryce Harper, Philadelphia Phillies, NL All-Star. Let's get that one top loaded up. Nice one. Will Warren. Nice one for the Bryce spot there. Brian Ramos, dark blue, Chicago White Sox. Another thicker card coming right here. Bradley Blaylock, Colorado Rockies, green, 29 of 99 on the rookie. Rookie pitcher for those Rockies, Bradley Blaylock. Joe Adell, chrome for the Angels. How about another Mookie Betts? Mookie Betts spot for those L.A. Dodgers. Yeah, the Mookie call out as the crowd favorite around here at Roper's Ribs, man. I got that one patented. Luis Severino for the Oakland Athletics. Gets the people hyped. Harrison Bader, team color match right there for the Mets on the dark blue. William Clark, Lewis and Clark expedition. William Clark, 1/2 of Lewis and Clark. David Fuller, yes, that red auto is fire. I think the red comes on most of the short prints. They switched the pen up for them in Heritage this year. Brendan Donovan, Cardinals. There we go, light blue. Lawrence Butler. There's a nice James Wood. Washington Nationals. We'll get that one top loaded up for you. Brian Woo for the Seattle Mariners. Let's go. The home run leaders. Here we go. Another 50th anniversary hit. Ron LaFleur. 50th anniversary. Of course, I didn't sell those spots because you never know who's going to be on. They're not advertised in the checklist. They're buybacks. Jordan Lawler, Diamondbacks. Dark blue right there for the D-backs. They don't carry much value, though, I promise you. Jace Young over here, Detroit Tigers. Jace Young. I guess if you hit the right one, maybe. Jace Young, Detroit Tigers. Nice one for the rookie right there. Rookie variation. Let's go, Jace Young. That's what we like to see. Congrats, Jace Young spot. Pulling out that very nice. All right, next up, we're going to have Reese Hines rookie. Nice one there for the Cincinnati Reds. Reese Hines, popular player especially amongst Reds fans. Shota Imanaga. There's another Bryce Harper on the Chrome All-Star. Bryce. Chrome. Let's get it. Aaron Shunk, dark blue for the Colorado Rockies. Jackson Churio on the Chrome for the Brew Crew, Milwaukee Brewers. I see a backwards card coming right here. Let's see what we got. Let's flip this bad boy over. Robin Yount, 1982 through the years. That's the Chrome version. Robin Yount. Those aren't numbered, but they do have the chrome finish. I guess we'll call it chrome. There he is once again, Brian Woo for the Seattle Mariners on the blue sparkle, light blue sparkle variation. All right, last stack. Andres Gimenez on top. Bobby Witt Jr. We got Freddie Freeman on the chrome. Let's go, Freddie. There's another Mookie. Cedric Mullins, man's off to a heck of a start this season. Trey Turner, Josh Rojas on the dark blue there for the Mariners. Kai Busch. Austin Gomber, dark blue for the Colorado Rockies. Jackson Holiday for the Orioles. Trevor McGill. How about Catherine Beecher, author and educator over here. Teoscar Hernandez. Nice one for Teoscar. NL All-Star on the blue sparkle right there. There you go, Hernandez spot. I love Teoscar. I picked him up in my fantasy draft early this year. Brendan Donovan, chrome. He can hit, man. Hey, Jackson Cheerio, second year on the blue sparkle. Very nice. We'll get that one top loaded up for you as well. And Carlos Santana. A lot of these cards will get top loaded up in the aftermath, but some of them I set aside here for the recap. Appreciate it, brother. Man, trade you.
Trading.
All right, Jace Young. Marcelo Zuna on the chrome here for the Atlanta Braves. How about a Bobby Witt Jr., dark blue. We'll stick that in the top load spot. Nice one for the Bobby Witt Jr. spot. All right, we got a variation coming right here. Let's see what we got. Bo Bichette. Once again, it's the second Bo Bichette variation. This time, it's going to be the chrome finish. Bo Bichette spot. I think Kim Charleston's got that one. I'm not positive, but I think it's Kim. This one for the Bichette spot. Let me double check, make sure we don't have anybody trying to get in here. Looking good, looking good. All right. Sean Burke. We got Nick Gonzalez, light blue sparkle variation right there for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Dominic Fletcher. I see another green coming here. Behind this Bobby Witt. Let's see what we got. Good luck, everybody. Giancarlo Stanton, 54 of 99 for the New York Yankees Stanton spot. Taking the short print to 99. Here's a dark blue Bobby Witt Jr., Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge. How about a Tyler O'Neill, light blue sparkle, Baltimore Orioles. Chrome right here for J.J. Bleday. J.J. Bleday spot. Oakland A's, J.J. Bleday. All right, next up, Tobias Myers. Alec Burleson. Framber Valdez on the chrome right there for the Astros. Luis Severino, dark blue, Oakland A's. Another chrome right here, Ryan Helsley and Emmanuel Clase. Aroldis Chapman for the Boston Red Sox, light blue sparkle. Nice one for the Chapman spot. Get you some. Hey, there he is. GW.
Oh,
There's the man.
there he is, wood teeth and all.
Yeah, across the Delaware. For everybody out here to be able to break these cards tonight. Let's go, GW. All right. Next up. Nice one on top here. Jackson Cheerio, 24 record breaker. First MLB player to record a 20 homer plus 20 steal season at age 20. We'll call it a 20-20-20 season. Nice one for Cheerio spot there. Just kidding. He's still just 20. It feels like he's been around forever because he's been so good for so long at such a young age. Caden Dana. Juan Soto, there he is in his Mets uniform there for the first time in this set. Donovan Solano on the dark blue for the San Diego Padres there. Ceddanne Rafaela, Boston Red Sox, dark blue. Brian King, Key Brian Hayes, and Rhett Lauder. How about our Ronel Blanco? Light blue sparkle, Houston Astros. Hey, nice young rookie for the Atlanta Braves. Pretty sought after as well. How about a Spencer Schwellenbach on-card autograph right there for Schwellenbach, not numbered. Top Braves rookie this season. Seems like they've always got somebody coming up through that farm system, don't they? Move that, get a different sleeve. That one had a little crinkle in it. What's up, Joe Todd? It's a triple-double, he says. Yes, sir. Spencer Schwellenbach. On-card autograph. Congrats to the Schwellenbach spot. Jacob Young, light blue sparkle for the Washington Nationals. Here we got a blue for the Papa was a playa was a Papa. There's Craig Biggio, Kevin Biggio, dark blue. That's a chrome right here for Young Hoo Lee. Young Hoo Lee with a couple nice ones so far. Hayden Birdsong, rookie. River Ryan. How about a Colton Cowser on the chrome? Colton Cowser. Luis Severino. Spencer Strider, Atlanta Braves on the chrome. Strider back in action now. Hey, this kid right here. Talk about a man on a tear. A man on a mission. Pete Crow Armstrong. Watch them play out here for the Tennessee Smokies. We get a lot of good talent coming through the Smokies organization. Pete Crow Armstrong and the Blue Sparkle. I have to go to a game, man. I haven't been to the new. Have you been to the new stadium downtown?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, me either, man. We got to go sometime. Nick York. I bet Jake's got tickets.
He went last week. I know he did.
Yeah, he had season tickets last year. 1776 to 1976. There we go. 91 of 200 for Luis Guerrero. Luis Guerrero spot for the Boston Red Sox. And behind him, here he is again, y'all. Mookie Betts for the LA Dodgers. This time it's the image, a variation greenback for Mookie. Mookie having a nice break out here. Get you some for the Betts spot. I think that might be the second Mookie variation. Mookie Betts spot cashing in. Yeah, the Smokies have a new stadium downtown. I know a lot of you in the group have heard me talk about them. We see a lot of good talent. Christopher Morel, I got him to ink up some cards for me. It's the only time I've ever tried. I was excited about getting Christopher Morel's auto, and I went down there after the game, and he inked up some first Bowman Chrome cards for me. Tyler Gentry, dark blue for the Royals. Pete Crow Armstrong came through there. Here's another one with 76 cards coming right here. Daniel Sheeman and Mickey Massey for the Royals. Mickey Massey. 5 of 76 for the Massey spot. Kansas City Royals. It's just a base card. It'll be all good. Kyle Schwarber.
Come back to me, Alec.
Enrico Fermi, the architect of the nuclear age. And if you've ever heard of the Fermi paradox, which is the question of if there's people out there in outer space, if they're where are they? Well, haven't we seen them yet? That's Enrico Fermi. That's him, architect of the nuclear age. Heston Kierstead, Baltimore Orioles, right there on the blue sparkle variation. Fermi paradox. James Wood, nice one right there for him. And Riley Green getting down here to our last stack of this box. Here he is once again, Shohei Ohtani, LA Dodgers with the chrome. Nice chrome, sleek finish. Looking good this year. I like these cards a lot. Tigers sweep the Orioles, Joe Toth says. Wow. Tigers haven't been playing so hot this year. Looks like we got Steve trying to get in here. Steve, just got you in the group, brother. Glad to have you, my man. Hey, if you've missed out on this break or you want some more action, tomorrow we've got the second full case pick your player break ending in the eBay store. Auctions in tomorrow, and we'll rip it on Tuesday. Shohei Ohtani there on chrome. Ha-Seong Kim, dark blue for the Padres. So make sure you go check the store out after the break. If you haven't ready, get your watch list ready, get your bids in. All players start at $199. I can't promise you they'll all in there, but that's where they start. Childish Bambino. Whoa, that's a variation. I'm glad I went back and looked at that. Look at this. Childish Bambino. It's got the name variation. That's his nickname. Wow. Soto spot. Very nice. I thought something looked different about that card as I went by. Those are hard to spot. I don't know how you would spot those. Unless you just open a lot of them. Oh, so okay, I see. The variations are right here. Nickname. If there's one, there'll be right there. I see now. Okay. You're getting all your cards no matter what. So if there's any of these throughout there, you're going to get it in your stack no matter what. If I see them in the sort, I'll top load them up for you. That's a cool one right there. So I knew in the past they put them right there by the under the number, but this year if you're looking, it's actually right there, a little bit further under. Really small print. It's so cool. Yeah, now we know, Todd. Now we know. Childish Gambino. That's awesome. That's a play on the Childish Gambino, the hip hop artist. Of course, most of y'all know that. Some of y'all are old men. I mean, you may not know that, but now you do. Bryson Stott.
I'm here to learn stuff.
Yeah, exactly. All right, last stack right here. Austin Riley, Ryan McMahon, and Gordon Grishefo.
Boom.
Got a little swig of my
Take it.
Gatorade here.
Let me grab Leo.
I knew something was different about that card as I passed it. I'll take a look as I'm shipping them out and like the back of your cards, and if I see any of them, I'll top load them up for you, okay? I don't think there's too many of those out there. I did look through, like the first break we did, we looked at the back of all the cards. I didn't spot anything, so I bet they're super rare. I bet that's a valuable card. Jeff, you know anything about those? I bet that's a valuable card, especially his first year in the Mets uniform. Gotta be. Here we go. Corey Seager. Image variation. Nice one for the Seager spot. World champs a couple years back there. I guarantee you that Childish Bambino card is worth a few bucks. Jose Siri. I haven't seen any of the other ones. I've been eagle-eyeing it too. Something looked different about that card as I passed it. Spencer Arrighetti on the chrome here for the Houston Astros. How about Connor Wong on the dark blue for the Boston Red Sox? O'Neal Cruz, dark blue, Pittsburgh Pirates. Let's go. Man, looks like he's having a good time. Harrison Bader. Dwight Gooden, old Doc Gooden, 1985. On the through the years hit. On top, we're going to have Bryce Miller, light blue sparkle variation, Seattle Mariners. All right, we got something backwards here. Hey. Paul Skeens on the chrome, 25th. Paul Skeens. 25th anniversary card right there. Nice one for the Skeens spot. That's got the chrome finish. We'll call it chrome finish. Something like that. Very nice hit. Pirates. Paul Skeens. Yeah, gotta be pretty short print. We're talking about that Childish Bambino hit. All right. I want to say maybe it's not the first time he's had that card, that nickname card in there, in one of their sets. All right. Ellie De La Cruz spot. Ellie De La Cruz. There we go. Bernard on the blue sparkle. I like it. I think Bernard's got, that's why I said Bernard, because I'm pretty sure Bernard got the Ellie spot in this break. I'm not positive about that, but I think so. Jack Flaherty, there's an Ohtani base. And Ohtani base. Jose Siri on the chrome here for the New York Mets. Rocking the double earring. Double crosses there in the earrings. Trey Lipscomb, dark blue, Washington Nationals. All right, Gary Carpenter, 122 of 200. 1776 to 1976. 122 of 200. That's Gary Carpenter. Put that in the top load stack over there. Bryce Miller on the chrome. one for the Bryce Miller spot. You got Pedro Leon, dark blue there for the Houston Astros. Orville Wright, part of the Wright brothers there. First in flight, North Carolina. Jordan Alvarez, a light blue sparkle there for the Houston Astros. Nice one there. And Zach Neto. That's a goofy look on his face. Zach Neto there for the Los Angeles Angels and Neto spot. And right behind him, he's not only going to get the chrome, he's going to get the light blue sparkle variation. How about that? Nice little pair right there for the Neto spot. Jacob Wilson, rookie. Shohei Ohtani, record breaker, 24 record breaker. Put that in the insert pile. Pete Crow Armstrong. It's the father-son combo once again. Darren Baker, rookie for the Nationals. Walter Pennington, dark blue for the Rangers. Max Mayer on the chrome for the Miami Marlins. Logan Webb, dark blue for the Giants. Jacob Hurtubise. All right. Frankie. Francisco Lindor, game-used memorabilia, clubhouse collection right there. Nice one for the Lindor spot. Let's go. Frankie Lindor. All right, coming up next, we're going to have Max Mayer. Light blue sparkle there for the Marlins. Justin Verlander. Hiroki Sasaki. Stan the Man Musial. Shea Whitcomb. Tyler Glasnow on the light blue sparkle for the Dodgers. Got Matt Chapman on the chrome for the San Francisco Giants. Gavin Stone. Brooks Lee rookie there. Here's a nice one. Kobe Mayo. 25th anniversary card. Nice one for the Mayo spot. A little, I thought it was a soft corner. It's not, just the way it's trimmed down there on that bottom right. Happens with the stock sometimes. They don't get it cut perfect around the edges, but not a bum corner, I don't think. Kobe Mayo. Very nice. That was just such an old school look. I love it. Now, it does have a surface spot on the back there, a couple of those. Or it could be the design. I don't know. And another Kobe Mayo right behind him. There we go. Put that one top loader. Dylan Cruz. Debbie Matthews, my guy. Ellie De La Cruz. Ooh, looky. That looks red. I wonder if that's to 5. Ellie De La Cruz on the chrome right there. That one top loader too. All right, let's put the rest of this stack down. Let's see what we got here. Is this going to be to 5? No guarantees here from him, but it could be super short print. It is. Nick Madrigal spot for the Chicago Cubs. 5 of 5. Super short print on the red refractor. Let's go. Nick Madrigal spot. Super short print. 5 of 5. Not bad at all. Nice one for the Madrigal spot. I don't know if he got picked up or he went in that Cubs Bolt spot. Nice one, though. All right, Corey Seager. Dark blue for the Texas Rangers. John Jay, founding father. David Festa for the Minnesota Twins, light blue sparkle. Jonathan Cannon on the chrome for the Chicago White Sox. And the light blue sparkle back-to-back. That's happened a few times here. Brandon Marsh. All right. Last one.
Here we go.
2 more boxes here, everybody. 2 more boxes. Been keeping it moving pretty good. This has worked out great. Gotta give a big shout out to Jimmy. He's doing a great job over here. Kumar Rocker. How about Taj Bradley? Dark blue parallel for the Rays. Grant Holmes. Look at him. Is he going to a Leonard Skinner concert or what? Atlanta Braves, Grant Holmes. Ozzy Albies.
ready to party.
Yeah, he is. I thought that might be from 1976, but he's a current player. He's Chase Young. It's like a black border coming up. Edwin Uceta, Tampa Bay Rays. Let's go. And a nice Jacob Wilson chrome right there. Nice for the Wilson spot. These black borders, I was saying earlier, they used to go to be they're not numbered, but they used to be printed to 50. I don't know if that's still the case or not. I'm really not sure. Joey Cantillo on the dark blue there for the Guardians. Joey Cantillo spot. Ellie and De La Cruz, Cincinnati Reds, 25th. Look at that. He's got the Jordan gear on underneath. Bernard, that's a cool card. Very nice. Very nice, Ellie. Second year for the Reds' sensational shortstop. Hurston Waldrop on top there. Light blue sparkle rookie. Hurston Waldrop from the Braves. Nice one for the Waldrop spot. Hey, two-color relic on this one. How about Manny Machado, game used. Got the pinstripe on it, the brown. Game used Manny Machado for the Padres. Nice one for the Machado spot. Manny. Ryan McMahon. Light blue sparkle there. Michael Massey on the chrome for the Royals. Juan Soto. Starling Marte, chrome for the New York Mets. Ryan Weathers and Christopher Sanchez there. Helio Ramos, San Francisco Giants. Freddie Freeman. AJ Pute, dark blue there for the Diamondbacks. Luis Angel Acuna, nice rookie right there for Ronald's younger brother. I'll get that one into our top loader spot for the recap. A-Rod, 2007 through the years for A-Rod. Joey Loperfido on the chrome. Toronto Blue Jays, Joey Loperfido. There's Garrett Cole, light blue sparkle. New York Yankees, Garrett Cole. Francisco Lindor. Luis Angel Acuna. There's Jose Iglesias on the chrome for the New York Mets. And Ryan McMahon on the dark blue for the Rockies. Byron Buxton, dark blue for the Minnesota Twins. How about a Christian Mena? And behind him, Javier Assad to 150. Cubbies. That is number 58 of 150. And we also got a backwards card here, too. Austin Riley. It's got the chrome finish on it. Austin Riley. Nice one for the Austin Riley spot, Atlanta Braves. How about a Jazz Chisholm Jr.? Light blue sparkle for the Jazz spot. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Joey Loperfido for the Toronto Blue Jays. Light blue sparkle. Luis Arias on the chrome for the San Diego Padres. Next stack here. Nico Cavadas, dark blue for the Angels. Jose Barrios, you better watch out. Beefing with my man Cal Raleigh out there. Adolis Garcia on the chrome for the Texas Rangers. There he is, Cal Raleigh. That's what I'm talking about. Who y'all think would win if the big dumper and Jose Barrios went at it? I don't think it'd be much of a fight. I think the dumper would drop him pretty quick. He's country strong. Hunter Green, dark blue for the Reds. The Tuskegee Airmen, African-American military pilots there. All right, Kevin Gausman, light blue sparkle for the Blue Jays. Paul Skeens, second year card. Good look at what Skeens is looking like this year. James Naismith, the inventor of basketball. Here he is, Mr. Naismith. Jesse Winker, he's like, oh, hey, man. Give us And some of the photos are hilarious. I got to give him credit. That's a good one right there. Jesse Winker spot. Greg Jones here. Nice rookie for the Rockies. How about a Chris Bryant? Light blue sparkle. And Giancarlo Stanton. Last one of that box.
Give me these out of your way.
Yes, sir. All right, everybody. We're down to the last box here. Yeah, I think there's 3 autos, aren't there? At least. We had Spencer Schwellenbach, Drew Thorpe, James Wood. At least those 3. I don't know if I've got one down over here or not. We'll, of course, do a recap for you at the end as well. So, yeah, we got some ink. Webby, what's up? Bill Webb. You got to go check out Webb Sports Collectibles here in Knoxville. He's a good friend of mine. He owns a card shop over there. Any of you, when you pass through Knoxville, Tennessee, you got to stop by and see my man Bill Webb. He's like, take it back to your childhood type card shop. He's got all the old stuff to go with the new stuff. It's just like a walk through history. Shout out to my man Bill Webb. Good to see you, Webb. Michael King. Junior Caminero over here. Chrome for the Tampa Bay Rays. How about a J.D. Martinez? Light blue sparkle for the New York Mets. Here's another one. Ooh, that's a black border version of it, too. Nice Jace Young. 25th anniversary card, but it's the black border version. Let's go. Good-looking cards this year. Great set. Really is. 2024 World Series. Dodgers beat the Yankees. Nice one. Zach Wheeler, Shota Imanaga, Chris Sale, all on that card. J.D. Martinez, Chrome right there for the New York Mets. J.J. Bleday, dark blue Oakland A's. Looks like we've got a greenback coming here, so some kind of variation. Hey, Gunnar Henderson. Chrome variation right there. Gunnar, Baltimore Orioles. Let's go. This one for Gunnar. Very nice. All right. That was Ryan Helsley. Anthony Rizzo. The New York Yankees. Those almost look fake right there. The eye black. But I doubt it is, though. Edgardo Henriquez. There's another Juan Soto. Luis Angel Acuna, Ronnie's little brother. Mason Wynn, dark blue for the St. Louis Cardinals. Mason Wynn spot cashing in there. Here we go. We got a number here for Reynaldo Lopez, 161 of 200. Reynaldo Lopez. Luis Matos on the chrome for the San Francisco Giants. Mitch Spence, light blue sparkle, Oakland A's. How about Garrett Mitchell for the Brew Crew? Garrett Mitchell, chrome. Nolan Shanuel, dark blue for the LA Angels. James Wood, base rookie. Next stack, thick. Joey Ortiz, dark blue for the Milwaukee Brewers. See if we can come away with another big one before we step out of here tonight. What was that? Aaron Judge, fewest games to reach 300 career homers. Put that in the spot there. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? How about a Michael Conforto, 41 of 150. Team color match on the blue parallel for the Dodgers there. Michael Conforto. Merrill Kelly, chrome, Diamondbacks. And a Rhett Lauder, dark blue for the Cincinnati Reds. Jared Jones. Hey, there we go. Hayden Birdsong autograph on card. Hayden Birdsong. Very nice. Hayden Birdsong spot. San Francisco Giants. Very nice. Hunter Brown, light blue sparkle. Kyle Tucker. Drew Romo on the chrome for the Colorado Rockies. How about Nolan Jones? Light blue sparkle as well. Kenley Jansen. Trey Lipscomb. Vladdy, who likes to party? Father and son. There's Zebby Matthews. We got to get that one in a top loader just because he's from my hometown. Zebby Matthews, dark blue there. Michael Kopech. Chrome. Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna Jr. spot taking the variation. If you're tuning in, if you've enjoyed this break and you missed out or you want some more action, tomorrow, next player break number 2 starts 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern. AJ Puk is the first player on the checklist. Aaron Judge, 2:01 p.m. Eastern. And then players go off alphabetically in 1-minute intervals throughout the rest of the day. 8+ hours of player auctions. All 500+ players on the checklist. Cutter Crawford, dark blue for the Red Sox. So hop in, go head over there to the eBay store after the break, get your watch list ready, get your bids in, and let's roll. Henry Clay, the founder of the Republican and Whig Party, founded 2 parties. How about that? Wyatt Langford, Texas Rangers, on the blue sparkle, light blue sparkle. O'Neal Cruz or Elvis Martinez. Nice rookie card right there for the Martinez spot. Light blue sparkle. That's a team color match. Wyatt Langford chrome right there. Nice one for the Langford spot. All right, last little stack right here. Stephen Kwan on top for the guards. Looks like we got a dark blue coming for Tyler Stevenson, Cincinnati Reds. Javier Sanoa. J.P. Morgan, Financier. Logan Webb on the light blue sparkle for the Giants, and Nick Madrigal. All right. So, we're going to go back and get a recap of all of our hits here, all of our premium hits, and hang around after that because we're going to do our randomization stuff. Puck, AJ Puck, okay. See, I learn something every day too, Joe. Zebby Matthews for the Twins. Michael Conforto to 150 for the Dodgers. Reynaldo Lopez over here for the Atlanta Braves. Luis Angel Acuna, dark blue for the Mets. Javier Assad to 150 for the Cubs. I think these are numbered to 200, by the way. That Reynaldo Lopez. Javier Assad to 150 for the Cubs. Ellie De La Cruz, chrome for the Reds. Kobe Mayo, dark blue for the Orioles. Kerry Carpenter to 200 for the Tigers. To 76, Michael Massey, the 76 border variation for the Royals. And to 200, Luis Guerrero for the Red Sox. Pete Crow Armstrong, light blue variation for the Cubs. Jackson Cheerio on the light blue as well for the Brewers. Giancarlo Stanton to 99 for the Yankees. Bobby Witt Jr., dark blue for the Kansas City Royals. There's Jackson Cheerio for the Brewers. Mookie Betts for the L.A. Dodgers. We've got Bradley Blaylock to 99 for the Rockies. Bryce Harper for the Phillies. James Wood over here. Has that got the chrome finish? Yeah, that's a chrome. James Wood chrome rookie for the Nationals. Ron LaFleur buyback. Tigers. Bryce Harper for the Phillies. Mike Trout for the Angels. Tyler Phillips to 200 for the Phillies. Jackson Holiday, 25th anniversary card there for the Orioles. Mike Trout, light blue sparkle for the Angels. Ryan Bliss to 150 for the Mariners. Yes, sir, Derek. Glad to have you, brother. Come on back and see us again, man. Glad to have you anytime. Hit me up if you need anything. Yasmani Grandal to 76 for the Pirates. Keibert Ruiz to 200 for the Nationals. Tyler Gentry to 200 for the Royals. Roberto Clemente, this one is to 150. Pirates. Ron Reed, buyback, Phillies. This one is to 76 on the Danny Jansen record breaker. Cody Bellinger to 50 over here for the New York Yankees. Jacob Wilson, chrome for the Oakland A's. Ellie De La Cruz, light blue sparkle for the Cincinnati Reds. There's a Shohei Ohtani chrome for the Dodgers. Jacob Wilson, light blue sparkle for the A's. Ohtani, light blue sparkle for the Dodgers. Ohtani, light blue sparkle for the Dodgers. Ohtani, Adames, and Machado, light blue sparkle there. Jace Young, Tigers. These are the 25th cards right here. Jace Young for the Tigers. Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds. Kobe Mayo, Baltimore Orioles. Paul Skeens got the chrome finish on that one for the Pittsburgh Pirates. There's Paul Skeens once again on the base version for the Pirates. And there's a Bobby Witt Jr. for the Pirates as well. Got some variations right here. How about Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves? Gunnar Henderson on the chrome for the Orioles. Corey Seager for the Rangers. Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays. Jace Young for the Detroit Tigers. Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays. Mike Schmidt for the Philadelphia Phillies. And Gunnar Henderson for the Baltimore Orioles. Have some relics here. We've got Manny Machado, San Diego Padres. Francisco Lindor for the New York Mets. Kyle Schwarber for the Philadelphia Phillies. Jock Peterson for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Ketel Marte, dual relic right there for the Diamondbacks. Dansby Swanson for the Cubs. New York Yankees, Juan Soto. And Kyle Tucker for the Houston Astros. I'll stick these right here, brother. On the board, we got a Connor Norby rookie to 150 for the Miami Marlins. Underneath him, how about a Hayden Birdsong autograph for the Giants? Roki Sasaki, there we go, one of our primetime triple-digit hurler right there for the Dodgers. Roki Sasaki on the light blue sparkle. Here's a Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the variation for the Dodgers. Down here, 5 of 5. How about a super short print for Nick Madrigal? Good night for Dylan Cruz on the variations. 2 different Dylan Cruz variations. This is the chrome version and the base version. Those hit. Up here on top, Spencer Schwellenbach on the on-card autograph rookie for the Braves. We've got Vaughn Grissom to 76 for the Boston Red Sox. James Wood, variation. And then a Mookie Betts chrome variation underneath him right there. Very nice. This is a sick, sick card right here. Childish Bambino, the nickname variation for Juan Soto. Awesome hit right there for the Soto spot. You got Drew Thorpe autograph for the Chicago White Sox. Drew Thorpe rookie autograph. And last but certainly not least, Mr. James Wood on-card red autograph. That one is numbered 51 of 76 for the top rookie chase in the product. James Wood, very, very nice. All right, so we do have a couple roll-offs we need to do. Let me explain how this is going to work really quick. All right, so for the base version and the blue sparkle or the chrome, if we hit enough to go around to split up between each of you, we'll do it, okay? Most of the base version we definitely do in the case. We'll split them up evenly. Now, let's say there's double and there's 3 cards. Obviously, somebody's got to take 2 and somebody's got to take 1. So we're going to roll the die first for the dual and then for the triple to see who takes those extras. It'll also be if there's only one of the variations. Whoever gets the roll takes that one as well, okay? So we're going to start off with the duels. 1 through 3 will be the player on the left. 4 through 6 will be the player on the right, okay? So if we get an odd number of those, something, 1, 3, 5, the player on the left is going to take the extra card, all right? Only rule is the die's got to stay on the table here, and that's going to be a 2. So for the duel, the player on the left is going to take it. Now, for the triple, we're going to have to roll twice here because there's got to be a first and a second. Like, say, if we hit 4 triple cards, there's going to be 1 extra. If we hit 5 triple cards, there's going to be 2 extras. So we'll roll the dice twice here. Triple, the player on top will be 1 and 2. The player on the bottom left will be 3 and 4. The player on the bottom right will be 5 and 6. If it goes, I don't think there's any that go crossway, but it would be the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left, middle, and right. So first place here on the extra, it's going to be a 4. So that'll be the middle or bottom left card. We'll have first priority. And second priority for those will be a 4 as well. 4, 1 through 3, 4 through 6. So that will be the bottom right. So we're down to 2. It was either the top player or the bottom right player. So 4 through 6 would be the bottom right. Okay, now we do have one numbered hit here. One numbered hit. This one is a Tariq Skubal, Cole Reagans, and Logan Gilbert, 117 of 150. So I'm going to pull a random.org. Any numbered or autographs, we always do it official. So let me get that up on the screen prepared for you really quick. Okay, I'm going to get a random number generator. Is that the right one? Oh. That's not the right link. Oh, that's not it. We don't want the integer generator. All right, so there's the calculator. 7 through 10. All right. Random.org. Which one is this? I've never been to this page on it. List randomizer, that's it. Okay, there we go. All right, so we need 3 players here. We need Skubal, Ragans, and Gilbert. Ragans. And Gilbert. Okay, first things first. We're going to get a random number between 7 and 10 here. See how many times we're going to spin it? 7. We're going to go 7 times. Whoever's on the top after 7 spins is going to take it. Okay. Twice. We can always tell how many times we spun it right there. 3 times. The number was 7, right? Yeah, okay. 4 times. 5 times. 6 times. And 7th and final spin is going to be Tarik Skubal on top. So congrats to the Skubal spot for taking that league leader's hit in the randomization. All right, everybody. That's that for tonight's break. I do appreciate you all joining. We'll be back again tomorrow. Those auctions end on eBay, and we'll be breaking that one on Tuesday night. We also have a 4 hobby box pick your team break of this stuff ending on or dropping on Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern. We'll have a price preview out for you tomorrow. Coming up this week, we've got the all-new 2025 Topps Chrome Black along with 2024 Panini National Treasures Baseball. So another great week of releases coming just around the corner. Anybody needs anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Right here on Facebook, Justin Roper. Got to give a big shout out to Jimmy over here. Really held it down. Helped us so much tonight. Keep this thing rolling. So thanks a lot, Jimmy. We appreciate it, man. All right. Other than that, I hope everybody has a great night for now. Peace out from the East Coast. Y'all have a good one.